Hello, everyone. Have you ever thought that your body is a marvelous, intricate biological machine, brimming with mysteries that even the most brilliant scientists haven't fully unraveled? From tiny cells to an endless network of blood vessels, from a tirelessly beating heart to a brain that masterfully controls everything, our bodies are like a miniature universe, both awe-inspiring and amusing in their own unique way. Today, let's dive into some fascinating aspects of the human body that you might not have known about. 1. The crowded apartment complex, and the invading bacteria squad. Picture your body as an ultra-luxurious apartment complex, but one that's unbelievably overcrowded. Inside this complex, there are 30 to 40 trillion residents, your cells packed together tightly. If you line them up, you'd have to walk from Earth to the moon and back 3 times to see them all. Luckily, these residents are so microscopically small that, despite the cramped conditions, you don't feel suffocated at all. But wait, there's more. This apartment complex is also overrun by uninvited guests, bacteria. Their numbers dwarf your cells by a factor of 10, meaning hundreds of trillions of these tiny invaders are living all over your body, from your skin, hair, fingernails, and toenails to even the most private corners. Their headquarters? The large intestine, where they freeload off you while collaborating to process waste, producing those infamous byproducts we all recognize by smell, chuckle. But don't be too quick to scorn these bacteria. They're not just troublemakers. They're a vital part of your body's ecosystem. They help you digest food, synthesize vitamins, and even train your immune system to keep you healthy. Talk about a win-win relationship. 2. The endless transportation network and the multifaceted heart pump. Inside your body lies a transportation system so elaborate that any city would be jealous. It's your network of blood vessels, stretching an incredible 100,000 kilometers, enough to wrap around the Earth more than twice. If you had the superpower to shrink down and drive a tiny supercar through it, you'd probably never finish the journey in a lifetime. At the heart of this transportation system quite literally is your heart, a hard-working muscle that never takes a break, pumping day and night. Every day, it sends thousands of liters of blood coursing through your body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell, ensuring your residents are well fed. But your heart isn't just a basic pump, it's a talented artist too. When you're nervous, it pounds like a drum roll. When you're calm, it beats as gently as a lullaby. And when you listen to an upbeat song, it even grooves to the rhythm. Believe it or not, if your heart entered a blood shooting contest, it could launch blood up to 9 meters, enough to win the championship with no competition in sight. 3. The high-speed chemical factory and the ingenious sewage system. Next, let's peek at your stomach, a chemical reactor so powerful it's downright astonishing. Armed with super potent acid, it can pulverize anything you toss in, from rice and meat to veggies, and even the toughest dishes. This acid is so intense that every few days your stomach has to change its shirt, meaning it renews its protective lining to avoid digesting itself. It sounds gruesome, but that's how your body keeps you safe. Then there's the small intestine, a highway stretching 6 to 7 meters long, several times your height. If you could flatten it out, it'd cover the area of a tennis court, plenty of room to play badminton in your belly. And what about the large intestine? That's the waste collection zone and home base for those bacteria I mentioned earlier. Here, silent battles rage between beneficial and harmful bacteria, with the outcome determining the signature scent you release daily. It's a system that's both intricate and hilariously quirky, isn't it? 4. The quirky brain and the ultra-sensitive sensory council. Now, let's talk about your brain, the mastermind behind every move your body makes. From breathing and walking to coming up with all sorts of silly ideas, it's all under the brain's command. Though it makes up just 2% of your body weight, it guzzles 20% of your inner proof that small things can pack a punch. What's bizarre is that the brain itself doesn't feel pain. That's why doctors can perform brain surgery while patients stay awake, sometimes even singing cheerfully. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. Working alongside the brain are your senses, true superheroes in their own right. Your eyes are like top-tier cameras, distinguishing millions of colors despite each having a glaring blind spot. Fortunately, your clever brain photoshops those gaps, so you never notice. Your ears don't just hear, they also keep you balanced, thanks to a fluid-filled tube system inside. If that system goes haywire, you'll feel dizzy and disoriented. That's the vestibular disorder some folks know all too well. 5. Hidden superpowers and silly shenanigans. Do you believe your body might harbor superpowers? Well, some people possess abilities so strange that science is still scratching its head. Some can see with their ears, like bats, using sound and echoes to navigate. Others experience sensory crossovers, hearing music as colors or seeing shapes as tastes. A few have superhuman memory, recalling thousands of faces or every detail of their past. There are even those who can hold their breath underwater for jaw-dropping lengths of time or endure bone-chilling cold without a shiver. Yet your body also has its goofy moments. Why do you get goosebumps from a great song or a scare? Why do you yawn when someone else does? Why do you jerk awake while sleeping, as if you've just fallen? And why do amputees still feel pain or itching in limbs that are gone a mysterious phantom limb? Phenomenon science hasn't fully cracked. Your body's a mix of genius and mischief, wouldn't you say? The more we explore, the more the human body feels like an endless book filled with enigmatic chapters. What is consciousness? And where does it hide in the brain? Why can we think, feel, and know ourselves? What are dreams? Do they mean something? Or are they just random brain creations? How can a placebo pill made of sugar water make you feel better? What's behind that magic? Aging, emotions, the body's self-healing powers, these are all giant questions science is still wrestling with. Conclusion. The human body truly is a miniature universe, complex, miraculous, and funny, with its little glitches and unexpected antics. The deeper we dig, the more we're dazzled by its sophistication and tickled by its absurdities. And here's a thought. Just as our bodies balance their own ecosystems, we need awareness to protect the bigger ecosystem or planet. In the end, it's not just about choosing plastic or paper. It's how we use them. Each person's consciousness is the key to keeping our world green. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts.